Hello everyone, Old Man Cam here, back to talk with you again about another video game that I played in 2019. Today, I want to talk about strategy game Wargroove. Now, when I was looking ahead yesterday, I thought today that I got to talk about Warframe. But apparently I didn't play Warframe last year, or if I did, I didn't see it. And I was so excited to talk about Warframe. Then I saw that it was Wargroove, and my excitement immediately disappeared. Now, if you don't know, Wargroove is a strategy game in which you command an army. It's a fantasy strategy game. You command an army against other armies, try to push them back. Not unlike anything that we have really seen before. Your Advance Wars, similar to your Fire Emblems, similar to your Final Fantasy Tactics. The difference with this game is that it's meant for the purest strategy gamers. But it doesn't make for a fun, regular gameplay experience to me. The mechanics are all there. You have your individual units that work in their individual ways. But unlike a lot of games, like a lot of those strategy games, the battle mechanics can be a little bit convoluted, shall we say. But the difference in those games is that those battle strategies don't prevent you from playing the game effectively. You do need to know, the general basics of what's good and what's bad against what. But in this game, they make a whole heck of a lot of difference. If you have a group of characters that are not good against another character, and a lot of times it's not very explicit that they are, they will get wrecked. They will get absolutely destroyed. Another issue is that the captains of each team are way overpowered, and I understand why. I understand, how that should represent in a real battle. The captain should be this legendary figure, if you're leading an army. But at the same time, sometimes your captain's abilities can almost be like a get-out-of-jail-free card. Let's talk about the animation. Let's talk about the good things first. It is wonderfully animated. It's a great looking game. It takes its inspiration from those strategy games of old, the pixelated art, how they're animated. It looks great. It really does look great. The battle animations are fluid. The way things are set up are done really well. It even has a story editor that you can make your own little campaigns in. And that's great. Now, let's go back to the bad stuff again. The game can be a slog to play. And I know there is a difficulty slider and all that, and you can tailor the game to your own difficulty, but it's just not fun to play when very early on you're introduced to the fog of war and the enemy absolutely actively tries to ambush you. I think one of the things that makes strategy games fun to the general public, to the general masses, is that they make you feel like you're playing them well, even when you're not. This game makes you play it well. If you don't play it well, you will lose, which wouldn't be such a problem, except it makes you start the stage all the way over again, and some of these stages are lengthy. They are beefy, man. I mean, I don't want to be playing a, hour-long stage and then 45 minutes go through. I think I'm playing well, and all of a sudden I get ambushed, and I have to start all over. That's not fun. It's not fun. It was not fun to play through. I know Mackie and I were so excited about it, and Phil too. I think Phil was excited about this game too. But playing it is so hard. I remember I only got maybe a dozen hours in before I just gave up because it's just not a fun game to play. With that being said, like a lot of games I talk about here, it's not a bad game. It's just fundamentally for purists. If you are a strategy game purist, if you are the guy who thinks all the strategy games are too easy and you want something that will challenge you, this is for you. But it is not for the general public. With that said, I would like to give Wargroove a D+. I'll see you tomorrow.